Dear Misty, I'm what most people would classify as a tragic queen. But the only difference is I do it on purpose. Meaning, I like the tragedy. I like the idiosyncrasies. I like the ironic puns. I like the wig head sticking out of the wig. I like being silly. And I do it on purpose. But most of the people within my city just don't get it. Should I give this up or should I keep going? What do you think? I don't know where you live, but I will tell you that a lot of club kids have wrote me over the past through Facebook or my forum spring or even on my YouTube channel telling me that a lot of the trannies in their community have tried to encourage them to quit doing club kid drag and they should do fishy drag. And the main reason I feel that that has happened is because a lot of the trannies are threatened because the club kid gig is very unique. Like, look at Nina Flowers, for example. Nina Flowers does not look like any other drag queen that's been on RuPaul's Drag Race. And yet she's many people's favorite because she's so extreme and so unique and so diverse. And a lot of the fishy girls get very threatened by that because the audience goes up. So, a lot of them are like, ooh, you should really try to look like a real girl. Because they know that if you try to look like a real girl, you won't. And they'll have the one-up on you. But, as far as the campy, and by the way, it's called campy, not tragic. Don't call yourself tragic, that's mean. But, campy means, like, a lot of campy queens will have, like, mustaches or, like, you know, they're just fun. They do it for fun. It's usually not a career for them. They just do it because it's funny. Now, my advice for you, if you're going to be a campy queen, is turn it up. Like, don't do it to where, like, there's a little piece of toilet paper sticking out of your hair. And like, oh yeah, I did that on purpose. Granted, I don't know why there'd be toilet paper in your hair, but that's just an example. Like, if you were doing something silly like that, don't be like, oh yeah, I did that little tiny piece of paper on purpose. Do it all out. Be like, oh, I was washing myself and there's toilet paper. You know, do it way out. Whatever you do, go to the extreme. You know, like, instead of putting a little roller in the back where it looks like you really forgot it, put it up here in the front. Let people see it immediately and they'll get it. You know, I don't know if you're playing with your makeup or what you're playing with, but turn it up times 10. You know, like when you're imitating someone that has a crooked nose, you make it really crooked. And do the same thing with your parody. Because if you're trying to do it subtle, to where it's like an inside joke, they might look at you and be like, oh my god, that girl's really tragic. But if you really play on it and really turn it up, it's going to be obvious. And be like, oh, that girl's really funny. Does that make sense? I hope I could help you out. Anyways, loving you is easy. Bye.